for both of you. Seemed like it was a total team effort, and a lot of people stepped up when it mattered most. Just summarize this big victory and a must-win.
You want me to go first? Yeah. I mean, we had contributions from everyone up and down the lineup, and then I mean, Jake. I mean, he set the tone right from the start, and then he poured his heart out there for us, and then obviously Sugar coming in. Basically shutting the door, Otto coming in, getting some huge outs for us, and then Seth making the last out. I thought that our pitchers threw the ball extremely well today, and our offense, I mean, every single one of us had excellent at-bats, and I mean, we were really, really good tonight. We executed our plan, and I thought that we didn't waste any swings. We capitalized on stuff in the zone, and we took our walks when opportunities weren't there in the zone. So I thought we did a great job discipline-wise.
Yeah, overall it was great. It was a very Mets-like play game. So everybody played very well, very good, and we stayed within ourselves.
Tomorrow's also a must-win. You as an athlete, do you try to have selective amnesia or use this as momentum going into Game 3?
I mean, honestly, like every game is different. Every pitch is different. So, I mean, we'll see where we're at tomorrow, and we just got to see how they're attacking us. But for us, it's if we can stay within ourselves, execute, and like we did tonight, up and down the order, and have our pitchers do a really good job. I feel like we have a really good chance tomorrow. Again, it's all about execution and big moments and capitalizing.
Yeah, we learn from today, turn the page, come back tomorrow and focus on what we have in front of our feet. Every day is a little different. It might be the same opponent, but every day is a little different. We just got to turn the page, celebrate tonight, turn the page, and focus on tomorrow.
Buck?
Buck. Yeah, Buck left. She loves Buck.
Get over here on the right, Eddie.
Hi, Pete. Was that the most important home run of your career to this point?
I think so, yeah. I mean, being able to come up clutch in a spot like that to get the lead, I mean, that was awesome. And hopefully I can hit a few more like that tomorrow and moving forward. So I'm just really happy I was able to help the team.
Down here, Dave.
Francisco, you touched on this earlier. Did this game kind of feel like more like you were back to yourselves a little bit? Just because, you know, we talked to you a lot about the Atlanta series where you guys didn't really feel like you kind of clicked. And Friday night was a tough game, obviously. Did this feel more like, with the at-bats, with Jake gutting through his part of the game, did it feel like more like what you guys do to win games tonight?
Definitely. I mean, we've been trying to play like ourselves. It's just you know, it's baseball. We have good days, we have bad days. We try to eliminate as many bad days as possible and try to have more good days. Like I said earlier today, we play very Mets-like. You know, we put the ball in play, we run the bases right, we play good defense, we pitch, we stay together, and we win together.
Back there on the left.
Over here, Pete, Francisco, you know, two things. One, when you have a season where you win 101 games, it had to have some things you're able to draw on in this moment to go back to win. I'm just wondering whether you think the kind of success you had this year allowed you to sort of draw on it in this moment in order to figure out, you know, what it is to win the way the Mets have won this year.
Well, to be honest, these past two games have been completely different than the regular season 162. I mean, everything is, I don't know, it's just different. And there's something about postseason baseball from what I've experienced where every tiny little mistake is capitalized upon, or any little slip up can be taken advantage of. And I feel like that now, like how the game unfolded yesterday, I mean, they took advantage of every little opportunity, and today we flipped the script. We took advantage of every tiny little opportunity, and in the regular season, like that may not happen that way because everyone's just so together, so locked in. So even though we've had some big games during the regular season, I mean, this is different. That's why we have to stay together, take it day by day, pitch by pitch.
Regular season, it's regular season. You learn a lot from it. You know, it's a long year. You learn a lot from it. It's a long year. You have ups and downs. You kind of learn a lot more from each other. But in the postseason, I don't want to say it's a different game, but there's less room for mistakes. You just got to go out there and capitalize on everything that's possible, and you get the best of the best. You know, you knew Darvish could be his last start of the year. You knew Snell, it could be his last start of the year. You know, Scherzer could be his last start of the year. Same thing with Musgrove tomorrow and Bassett. It could be the last time they throw, or same thing, it could be our last at bat. So you get the best of the best, day in and day out. And that's why the games are so much better, because the focus goes to a different level, and nobody's complaining about how tired they are. Everybody's locked in, and the weather just, it makes you feel a little different.
And just a quick follow-up. Buck talked about a lot of the conversation coming in tonight being player-driven. If you could, tell us who was leading those conversations. What was that conversation like that got you guys prepared for tonight?
I don't think anyone was kind of spearheading it. I think it was just organic with pretty much everybody, because everyone wants to put their best foot forward, especially tonight, facing elimination for us. So everyone, it's just a lot of just good ball talk amongst the fellas, because everyone wants to exchange good information that could be used during the game to help us win.
Straight back there.
Hey guys, with the games being so different, like you mentioned, is there anything from a Mets-like win like tonight that you can carry into tomorrow?
I guess just keeping the effort level the same, effort level and focus the same, because tonight, what we brought to the table, it was excellent. Not just from a defensive standpoint, base running, offensive, quality at bats, not just the hits. You look at the quality of pitches that guys were fouling off, that guys were borderline pitching, guys were taking. So working walks. This was a huge, complete win. When we say Mets baseball, it's just we did everything. We did the fundamentals extremely well. So that's going to be good momentum going into tomorrow.
Far back on the left, John.
Yeah, Pete, you had talked about how excited you were about the challenge coming into this series. Could you and Francisco talk about the emotions? I know it's not Game 7 technically, but it is winner take all. What are your emotions going into this game?
Well, today it was pretty similar type of feeling, because we are facing elimination, and we're doing the same tomorrow. So, like I said before, what we brought today collectively as a team was excellent. So, this is like I said yesterday. Like this is fun baseball. Like I'm just so excited to come to the field tomorrow. This is what it's for. We're going to come ready to go.
Yeah. We're going to go down here in the front.
Pete, you, McNeil, and Nimmo, all guys who were drafted and developed by the Mets, all guys who waited a while for your first postseason game, and all guys who had big RBIs tonight. Just how meaningful was it for you to get that moment and to watch some of the guys who you've kind of been in the trenches with for a while also get that moment?
It's really special for all of us individually and collectively. And this is why we play. For these moments. So I'm just really happy that we were able to earn our spot in the postseason, because being able to get here is really difficult. But it's special tonight, but we have our work cut out for us tomorrow, and we just want to give our best effort.
We got one more here, down in the front.
Hey, guys, the game, back to the game itself, it seemed to be kind of like two different games, pre-fifth inning, post-fifth inning. When you had Snell on the ropes early, and you were, as you talked about, you were working him, getting walks, but you weren't getting the big hit. Your first 3 runs, 2 of them were on home runs, 1 was yours. It seemed like the whole game changed when McNeil got the base hit. What was going on? Was there any frustration there that you weren't able to knocking some of those runs? Because it felt like a game that should have been 8-1 very early.
It's just baseball, you know. Snell is on the mound. He didn't execute early, but he was making pitches when it got tough for him, you know. And we had a lot of opportunities early. We didn't really capitalize on them, and then as soon as we capitalized, it felt like the ball kind of got going for us, you know, and it helped us. It helped our momentum, and that's just the game of baseball. It's the way it goes. You score one here, one there, all of a sudden they come in bunches, and the game is not easy at all, and we all trying to get that passing the baton so the next guy can do it, the next guy on, and you know, we put a couple of base runners, and then we got that big blow.
And despite not having that big hit, I think after 3 innings, I mean, we did an excellent job. I mean, what was his pitch count through 3 innings? So like through 3 or 4 innings, I mean, we got his pitch count up. We're like that's what we do. Like if we don't come up with that big hit, we're gonna wear on you. So that's I mean, that's a testament to having really good at bats, and that's why you keep going, you keep pushing.